gonna say that these people here were so irresponsible. They literally left their fucking dog inside the car, right? With the window wide open. Now, anybody can come and go grab this cute little dog. Whether it have to be through force or whatever. But that's not gonna happen. You wanna know why? Because I'm not leaving until they come back. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just sharing with you, right? This cute little doggy didn't get stolen tonight because I stayed a little bit extra because they're careless fucking owners decided to leave him alone in the car, driver's side, window wide fucking open, like if nobody could take him. Okay, and it's already been over 5 minutes. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. You're so cute. I'm so upset for you. Do they not love you? Do they not love you? Do they not fucking love you? There's nobody in that car. Both of the people I saw them get out. Because I was about to pull out and then I didn't realize nobody was going to pull out. I didn't realize that. Then they left this dog in the car and I just can't leave. I just, with my conscience, just can't leave. Because anything could fucking happen. It's like leaving a child in the car with the window wide fucking open. Hey, look at me. I'm by myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm grateful that I saw this because I got a fucking paper cut. A paper cut. I got a paper cut and that caused me to suck on my finger and delay myself because if not, I would have just drove away and not even noticed. That's why sometimes shit happens. You know what I'm saying? So. And he's so super friendly because the guy was just touching him that works in this place. The supermarket. It's so cute. He let him touch him. Yo.
Eternity later.
By the way, this is more than 10 minutes. Seriously. And just to say, the guy said it was so that he can breathe. That's why the window's open. No shit, Sherlock. I know this. I know that part. I know it's so that he can breathe and nobody can complain. But what about somebody taking his cute ass? Oh, I'm so sad. I know we're not supposed to think so negatively, but shit happens. This world cannot be nice. The people cannot be nice. And they would have came back to a rude awakening. You're too cute. I bring my dog inside the supermarket.
2,000 years later.
Like something happened after my spa massage and all this stuff. I guess it was like the clicking, you know, the pops that I received, a new blood flow circulating.
I'm from outer space, I got Milky Way for blood, evolution in my veins. I'm gone, I've been far away, I'm illuminated, I'll make a move, start a wave.
And just my own inner epiphanies about things that are just a waste of time, investment, money. You know, the spa wasn't a waste of money, it was so much needed. But I'm just saying, like in general, like all the things that we just waste our time on. Waste our time on, waste our money on, you know, and I don't know if I feel like it's the shift I needed, you know, to really put things into perspective. I know I'm babbling, but this is how it's coming into me at this moment in time, and that's usually how downloads and stuff work. When you have your own major revelations of realizations, and I'm just having one of my own where I'm gonna make sudden drastic changes to a lot of things, and some of them are gonna seem drastic to the outside audience, but it's my spiritual upkeeping. And it's me weaning out and weighing to myself what's worth it for me. What do I want? What clarity do I have on this subject, on this thing, on this investment? And if there is no real clarity, what is the point? You know, sometimes we just do things because we think it makes our lives easier. It's just like DoorDash, Uber Eats, right? I don't want to cook, and so I have to, right? Let's say I don't want to cook, and right? So you're like, okay, so you work and you make your money and you use these apps, right, that are supposed to make your life easier. But it's costly, right? If you order these things, you know what I'm talking about. Like, the shit adds up. And so now you look at these things, and you've been looking at these habits, and you've been looking at these investments or truths, right? And it's just like, what's worth it to you, and what else can you be investing in or doing with that waste of time or investment, you know? And so some things make sense and some things just don't add up anymore, you know? Anyways, I was just using one example, but you get what I mean. It's just it's like weighing, it's justice. You know, a lot of these transits, like, especially this Pluto one, it's gonna feel like the plague in something so simple as let's say a DoorDash app, as opposed to cooking or going to the supermarket and meal prepping, or, you know, and using the money that you would have used on DoorDash for something else that you want to do that's much more in alignment with what you want. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm using these as examples, but it's like seeing your own damage and making amends, and now doing what you must in order to get things really right. All I know is that nothing changes. Nothing changes. And this is a big quote for me in my own life. That I'm still growing. sometimes we could just continue to self-sabotage in ways that we pick and choose what we want to pay attention to and what we want to ignore. And sometimes the bigger, more challenging things that we have to do, we avoid. Accountability, responsibility. You know, it doesn't have to be so bad, like, you know, depending on where you are in your evolution. We can do this. I can do this. So yeah. And even I'm crying. The part of me that's crying is the prideful side. Even one of the things that I'm choosing to let go of right now, that's coming out of like left field, right? Because I don't have to. But it's my website. And I didn't even see this one coming. I'm telling you, that cracking and popping in my body work is so important. But like, I just received this download and it just makes sense, right? It's not that I'm abandoning it, right? It's just because, like, it's not that I don't use it. It's not that it functions for me, right? And it's not that I don't have business off of it either. It's just, I don't need it. And that was the big download. When I first started my website, it was because my time management, I needed. And so the website made sense because it helped me with the time management of something new that I was implementing in my life, of making extra time for and stuff. But evolution has occurred and I have gotten into the swing of new things and all these things, and you know, and these things cost money, right? So it's just like, you know, it's just learning how to be counterproductive and much more efficient and organized and not so wasteful. That's my stripping right now, my own accountability for just wastefulness. You know, just because you can have. Just because you can do, you do. Right? Like, where does the appreciation and value come into my own hard work? And things like that too, and others, you know. It's just learning how to be counterproductive and much more efficient and organized one, and not so wasteful. That's my stripping right now, my own accountability for just wastefulness. You know, just because you can have. Just because you can do, you do. right? Like, where does the appreciation and value come into my own hard work and things like that too, and others, you know? And, you know, a lot of it can come from our conditioning. It can come from our trauma. It can come from our lack. Especially from our lack to just be so wasteful. Even with paper towels. I'm just really being accountable right now. Even with paper towels. Anyways, this is what a vlog is about, right? Up close and personal. I'm gonna curb my own spendings. Because it's the smart thing to do. Like, they need to teach this, right? In places, like, how to be responsible. Right? With our own earnings and profits and things we do. And so I guess my own personal choices of what certain cutbacks are going to be, it's because it has to make sense. And that's a good place to be, because it should make sense. Because of my lack, I overcompensate in places I don't even need. I don't even need it. You know? So, tomorrow's a new day. I just feel like this society builds up everybody to have to keep up with this image. And I feel like an image costs you. You know, fuck that shit. What image I got to keep up with? It's not like keeping up with the Joneses. I don't even know where that came from. But I've heard it before and I get what it means. But it's just like, really, how can he so caught up out there? In it, but not of it. In it, but not of it. So yeah, it's like, you know, what's really needed and what it's like. So it's like minimalization. Minimizing. That could sound scary. That shit just made me think about. I was like, here we go again. Another purge. This purges are needed because it makes us realize what we really what's really heavy for us. That's hard to release. And release is important. really is. Anywho, this is a late night musing babble. I have yet to share my vlog with the world up until this point of recording. Before you ever even see this recording, there will be other vlogs shared. This is a step in the right direction for me. Exposing more, because that's where I'm divinely lit, guided, and led, right? Or at least it feels so. And so I see how I'm taking it one step at a time, and so I'm proud of myself. So thank you for being a part of my vlogging experience. I appreciate this diary. I also had a huge breakthrough earlier as well in my stretching, dancing. Connecting, divining. And it hit me. And I immediately began to cry. It was another epiphany, another type of writer's life, that it immediately inspired me to go write. And so I got my laptop and I've been writing. I've been writing. Stay tuned for my next book. Yeah. Thank you so much. If there's anything that you get from my vlog, is the breaking of every chain that limits you in some kind of way. Just making sure my cats weren't gonna fight. And for finding your own voice raw. And may you roar. Be nice. Yeah. Find where you are wasteful or not valuing something that you should be more valuing more, maybe even your own sacred time and worth, and see where you can make adjustments for the better. Till next time. Anniversary since he has passed, and so we are meeting up. My immediate family and I were meeting up in Coney Island in Brooklyn to release balloons in memory of my grandpa. So I will be sharing that for a vlog episode, my grandpa's memorial. So definitely tune into that next vlog coming soon. My grandpa's memorial. I don't even know what to call that. What do you call something like that when we're meeting up, we're going because we love him and want to share, remember, what are we doing? Anyway, whatever it's called. And for whatever reason, people do stuff like this. I just think it's gonna be nice, and I think it makes great I think it's just great for my grandma. She's very sad. She lost the love of her life, her long life partner, her husband. And so this will make her happy. And so in loving memory, resting in power, in honor of my grandpa, we're kumbayaing. Or my aunt in Florida is going to be releasing at the same time too. So it's just sweet, you know what I mean? So I'll be sharing that, okay? Stay tuned. So after last night's crying, I woke up after my Shavasana state, feeling determined to better manage my own tracking of things and to really do better for myself. Because when you know better, you do better. And when you do better, you move fast, you know? So I'm excited. With the better management of stuff. Imagine if I can do as much as I'm doing now. Imagine how much more I can do with just budgeting, with just being mindful, conscious shopping, just being very resourceful with my own resources, you know? And so it's like growing pains, but not, it's just life.